Hello, it's Crazy Cat Lady Diamond Painting. Just continuing on with this. I tested out the parchment paper. It does work. We it's my Thursday, y'all's Friday morning. It's like 3:45 now. They let us off early. We did get to work tonight, but we got let out a couple hours early, which absolutely fine with that. But yeah, it just goes to show. We're usually on overtime and we're still getting time off instead. So hopefully things straighten out. Messaged my brother to see how he was doing and see what they're doing for Father's Day. My uncle doesn't want to do Father's Day on Father's Day because he doesn't think he can handle it this year after just losing my cousin. So of course, now my aunt is asking when we're going out this month, what day and everything, because now they're like, they don't want to go out on Father's Day, but they still want us all to go out and get together sometime that's not on Father's Day. I don't know. Don't know. But I just posted on there I had talked to my brother and asked him what he's going to be doing, if they're going to be going out to eat or anything for Father's Day. I figured he'd spend the day with his dad, and he is spending the day with his dad. He has to go back to Cleveland to, he says they're going to give him a shot. His white blood cell count has been down ever since he had his liver and kidney transplants. Oh, I think I just pulled on the thing there. Let me watch what I'm doing. Um, but yeah, he said he's got to go there and he's going to the Cleveland, I guess Cleveland Clinic that does the transplants. His liver transplant team wants to see him some kind of a shot to try to get his white blood cell count up, and they want to do some testing on his liver to see if he's rejecting it, which will really tick me off because before any of this happened, I was trying to get matched to see if I could give him some of my liver, but they said they wanted to get everything from the same donor to, I guess it decreases the chances of rejection. I'm like, okay, well, I might need to start looking at losing some weight again because you have to be below 30 BMI, I believe it is, and I'm 34. Other than that, I'm a perfect donor for him because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm healthy. I've had all of my screenings from having a colonoscopy, my mammogram, and all that mess. I have a universal blood type that can donate to anybody. So I talked to a doctor and they said, yeah, with his blood type and mine, I could donate my liver or any of my organs to him. But if I needed organs, I could not accept any organs from him because I would have to have somebody of the same blood type or something like that. I don't know. But I found it fun. I was like, oh, I can give him my liver, but if I was the one needing a liver, he could not give me one. So, yeah, get to wait and hear from that. I'm like, oh, great, you guys will be spending Father's Day together in the hospital in Cleveland. He's like, well, I'm hoping they don't keep me. That is just something. Well, I don't know. When was it that he got? I don't think it's even been all that long. It's only been like maybe 2 months at the most that since he had the transplants done. They had said that they were giving him they were giving him the liver and both kidneys from the donor, but he says he thinks they only gave him one kidney. I thought it was odd that he was getting two to begin with because I had never heard of anybody getting both kidneys. But I gotta wait and hear about that. Hopefully, it's just slow and picking up the slack. I don't know. He didn't say if he still has to get what is that he gets the stuff for the kid dialysis. I'm like, yeah, I'll remember the word tomorrow. I'm not remembering it today. I'm so tired. They had me on yesterday. My one girlfriend, they put her on the machine I'm usually on, and she was pissed and throwing a fit, said the machine's not working, and got herself sent back to her own machine. Well, she took today off, so they put me on her machine. I'm like, oh yeah, I was laughing at her for getting put on my machine, so now I get put on her machine. Whatever. People are like, yeah, that's karma for you. I'm like, man, I wasn't really laughing at her, but it's just I don't like having us switched like that because my machine does the parts right side up and her machine does it upside down. So I call it the upside down every time. I'm like, oh, great, I'm being sent to the upside down again. But yeah, I had meant to. I swore up and down while I was at work, I was not going to sit down and get started on this until I've got, oh my God, I could have started the dishwasher. I got to run the dishwasher. I've got to change my bedding, get that in the wash. I have to get the feral trap out front too, so they start getting used to it being there and not being afraid of it. So that way I can use it on them on the 30th to catch somebody, to get somebody fixed. I don't care who it is, somebody out there is getting fixed. I just hope I don't scare them away from eating on my porch. This one I've got to set up. It's got a remote control trigger. I've got a ring camera on my porch. So I've got the remote trigger and I'll sit in here and I'll just keep watching the ring camera until somebody that I want to track goes in there, and then I use the remote trigger to drop it on them because they don't fall for the regular traps. I had to spend I don't even want to think about how much I spent on this trap and its remote trigger, but it's a one-time expense. Now I have it to use as needed. I really, because my aunt was telling me, oh yeah, there's this pregnant mom with kittens. I'm like, at my cousin's house. I was like, I know her one neighbor told me they've been feeding them, that there's a mom in her one of her sheds with kittens. She's like, yeah, they say they can't, there's too many of them, they can't keep up with them. You need you need to go out there and trap them. I'm like, I am dealing with the ferals in my neighborhood. I already talked to that girl a few times about what I do. Like, she needs to get traps and start trapping them and taking them in and getting them fixed so they don't keep multiplying. That's what I'm doing here. So it ticks me off that I'd been trying to catch that mom. I knew she was pregnant. She was squalling on my porch when she was in heat. I knew she had gotten pregnant and she started getting bigger and I was trying to trap her. before she had the kittens, I was just going to keep her and her kittens in my bathroom because I've got a pretty big bathroom. I've got a little cubby area by my toilet that has enough room for the whelping box, the food and water, a litter box, and being able to block it off to keep the kittens in that area till I feel they're old enough to be venturing out into the larger area of the bathroom. So I was just going to do that and like hand raise her kittens, get them used to being touched and being around people so they wouldn't be scared. So I could just take them to the Humane Society when they're old enough and have them do all the stuff and get them adopted out. But she wouldn't go into a regular trap, so now she's got more kittens out there. So I'll be going through a big old thing for that. But the drop trap has a squeeze thing and an area that I put the normal trap on the side and pull open this, I attach it to it, and then pull open this thing, and I've got a squeeze thing that'll like slowly push them towards it so they'll go into the normal trap. It's a whole thing. Costs quite a bit, but it is what I need at this point. Because there's her, there's a tabby and white one out there, and there's a black cat out there, and none of them are going in the normal trap. So I'm under the impression other people have tried and they've learned not to go in them. That's why her one kitten is in the house with me right now because I refuse to put her back out. I'm like, yeah, she's just gonna make sure everyone knows not to go in there. I ain't having it. Yeah. Oh, I knew he would be back. He just jumped down before I started this. There he goes. The reason I'm going to have to do that, I've got a regular lint brush, but I'm going to have to do the roller lint brush over this after I'm done. Now, what are you doing? You cannot, don't think you're getting, I know, you're walking on glue, you dork. Keep sitting there flipping your, boy. And all you're going to do is wander around, look at everything, and jump back down. You cannot get over here on top of this. He wants to be right in my face so he gets love. Because he's so neglected. Boy, come on now. What are you doing? Oh, you're actually going to get up under here? You going to climb under? You're going to try to climb on top of me, aren't you? Oh my goodness. He's actually going to go. All right. Oh, you're going to go under here, huh? First time. Yeah, you just going to sit under there? Yeah, you can lay on me, buddy. Wow. Yeah, you getting used to the idea, huh? Yes, you can lay under there. Oh. I keep putting him down on my lap instead of up on top of here. This is his first time voluntarily just going down there himself. We're learning. Yay. Yeah, much better than tromping all over my poured glue, buddy. Yeah. Oh, drink in a minute. I am parched. Been so hot all week. I've been sweating like crazy. It's another thing. I wanted to get a shower too. And my son has an appointment at 10, so that'll pull me away from this. And so I'm debating on whether I just stay up all day. I probably will instead of trying to get a few hours of sleep because then I end up sleeping like 20 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and just stay up all day today and go to bed tonight. So I flip my hours for the weekend. Well, oh, yeah. What I noticed today is now that I'm here, I pulled this. Look at this. This is the rest of it. That's how far I am. I'm like, holy Chris, I'm thinking I'm more than halfway done at this point. Like, this is crazy. I thought this was going to take months. Let me look in the gems flow. It has me at 40 hours, which I think I've forgotten to put some of my hours in here. Second, third, seventh, fourth, fifth, sixth. So that would be 3 days of me not working on it. I don't know. I think I need to put some more hours in there because I think I've been working on it a lot more than that. Did I? I don't know if I started this before I started using this. This says May 20th. That would only have me working on it. Let me have a look. May 20th. 1, 2, 3. That would only have me working on it for 3 weeks? I don't think so. I think I was working on it before that. I know I could tell. 3 weeks. I really don't think so. Let's see, it says May 20th. May 20th is. Yeah, May 20th is the day that I. Let me see. I'll find out right now. Yeah, it was May 20th. Wow. Hmm. So it's, what did I say? 3 weeks? Yeah. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, about 3.5 weeks, almost a month. So I'll be like 2 months on this. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Continuing, I've got all these big babies who keep interrupting me. Switching to this 9 placer has helped out with a lot of these giant blocks of color quite a bit. That's also got me moving forward a heck of a lot quicker than I imagined I would. Coming along pretty well. I am gonna have to get up soon because I usually feed everybody when I get home from work. I didn't today because I was early, so this is normally about the time I feed them, so I'm guaranteeing my natives are gonna get restless very soon. Yeah, like you kicking me. How you gonna kick me down there? You little brat. So now you gonna kick me every time I'm not paying you the attention you feel you deserve? Doing all of these eyes. I was afraid because I looked at my spares, well, my leftovers in the bag, and there's not a lot. I was looking for a second bag or something, and there isn't one. So then I checked this, and this is the last area of this color. So actually, let me go ahead and throw the rest of these in right now. And then I found a sticker for J, and I don't see that I have a container of that, so I'm thinking that's a color that just had a tiny bit and it went up in the corner there. I put it to the side just in case. Boy, you better quit pushing on me. Kick your ass, boy. First off, this is kind of like to lean it toward me a little bit here. There we go. Yeah, you thought if you laid in my lap, you was gonna get all my attention, huh? Fortunately, I'm trying to get this done, so. Then I've got to do the measurements on it. Go to Michael's and get the frame ordered. Guess I'll just put it up in my basement until Christmas time. Got lots of wrapping paper, like literally like moving wrapping paper, not like Christmas wrapping paper. I can just wrap it with that so it don't get dusty or anything down there. Let's put my Doctor Who on now. Oh Lord. What are you guys doing? My problem child Toes is constantly starting fights with everybody. He thinks he's playing. Nobody else thinks the same, though. Now I'm just sitting here chomping at the bit to get my diamond painting with sparklers or painting with sparklers. I've got the card from them over here. Diamond painting with sparklers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's where I get my little specialty drills from. I'll show you that one when they get here. That Red Wings one for my brother's gonna be kick-ass. I can't wait to do it. It's gonna be so pretty. I can't wait to give it to him. That is definitely his birthday is next month. When they when he was going in and out of the hospitals and everything, they told him he wasn't gonna last till his next birthday. That was before I lost my cousin. We were all freaked out, worried about him, and no one was worried about her. She had caught the flu, but I had had the flu like the month before that, and she said she was getting better, so we weren't worried about her. We were worried because we had other people in the hospitals, and bam, she's gone. I will never recover from that. We were supposed to be little old ladies on the porch in our rocking chairs arguing with each other. There are these little old lady sisters on TV, and they had all these videos of them arguing and stuff with each other, and we used to always send them to each other going, "Yep, there's us. There we are. That's gonna be us when we get older, sitting there picking and arguing with each other." But we had other plans. Now that I know this parchment paper works, well, I don't know if I'm just gonna go ahead and just use parchment paper or if I'm gonna get the papers that everybody else uses that they say they can use them over and over again. So it probably wouldn't be a big expense because I don't like this crinkling. So I would imagine it doesn't sound very good at all in the videos either. Especially on nights like tonight where I'm just overexhausted from a week of work and not getting enough sleep. Because I stay up way too late doing this every freaking night. And I sit here, I'm watching Doctor Who, and it's like I'm done with the color, but I want to finish this episode. Then the episode's done, but I'm in the middle of a color and I want to finish the color, and I just keep going back and forth till I'm finally I'm down to like 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep before I gotta be to work. And yeah, not good. I've really got to start managing my time more wisely when I get on here to like force myself to stop, get the birds up and go to bed instead of the little thing I keep doing. I keep staying up longer and longer. Kind of hard with this one though, because I want to get it done because of the discoloring in the faces. I really want to see if it does end up looking good. Shoot, after tonight, I should roll this out and get a good picture of it. I can mess with it right now. I want to get all of the eye done so I can be done with this whole color. So it got me, I'm like, this is the last of this color. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. No way. Does the rest of it not have this color? And I unrolled it. I'm like, wow. quite a bit further along than what I was thinking. I think it has a lot to do with me switching over to this larger multi-placer, going from a 6 to a 9. Which I might have to go down to a lower one here. Yeah, I might need to go down to my 6 right now because I'm not seeing a whole lot of really big ones. Where is my 6? It should be up here. Well, let me switch it out. Yeah, a lot of people, I had seen that a lot of people online were complaining about the plastic ones breaking and the metal ones, the little washers getting wore out and these like slipping out of it. So I got twist-ons. I got a nice twisty pen. So I don't have to worry about that. Right. My throat was getting dry. You better quit flapping that tail, boy. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think after I get all of these dotted in, get up, probably start laundry before the dishwasher. Yeah, start I don't know. Yeah, I'll start the dishwasher so I can get my bedding off while it's running and get all the animals fed. Should take about the hour that the dishwasher runs. Oh, darn it. I hate when they don't go right up against each other. Stupid thing. There it goes. Oh, well, guess I'll let you guys go. See how far I get over this weekend. I should be done with this the way this is going. I don't know. I would say 3 weeks to get this far. I'd say just a couple more weeks and I should be done. I really better start looking at the size of this and get a hold of Michael's to get the frame ordered. But, yeah. So, good morning and good night, everybody. I hope you have a good day. And I'll see you tomorrow or the day after, I would imagine.